2021 on Manchester City. Kevin De Bruyne! Gundogan! The winners and still the champions of the land, Manchester City.
Keeps on going and hits it. What a sensational goal! Manchester City, the kings of English football again.
I think most of us in the football world, the neutrals, we're thinking, are Manchester City completely unbeatable?
Teams had managed to do 3 in a row. Huddersfield Town back in the 20s had done it, Arsenal back in the 30s, Liverpool in the 80s, and then of course City's biggest rivals, Manchester United, had recently won 3 on the spin. But there's a reason that nobody had managed to win 4 in a row, because it's virtually impossible.
I think a lot of us were thinking, surely there comes a point where you just can't keep churning out great performance after great performance.
There's only one thing that is more difficult than winning. It's winning again. You have to be at the top of your game constantly during the season.
And that level is that, my friends. That's why no one did 4 Premier Leagues in a row. That's the reason why. It's so difficult.
You know, we have to always sometimes pause and contextualize. In over 100 years of English football, never any team was able to achieve 4 championships in a row. So once that sinks in, you start really appreciating the magnitude, the difficulty, the challenge, the tenacity required.
My instinct was that the most likely successor would be Arsenal.
This feels like a different Arsenal side with a different mentality and that belief that actually this is our season.
They've added strength to them, they've added quality. They look ready for the challenge.
The only team really that's proven that they can run them really close is Jurgen Klopp at Liverpool.
I just think Liverpool have got a manager who's been there, done it before. There has to be a massive improvement.
You always know that going toe-to-toe with them will be a battle.
They're all within their rights to believe they can do this.
They must be looking and going, this is as good a chance as we've had for a number of years.
These games are difficult. Always have been and always will be. We're going to do it together here, positive, positive, positive. All of you control your thoughts, and your thoughts are smile and positive, and win the game, and win the game. Right, let's go!
Welcome back. I've already been here 2 hours. Where have you been? You're late.
There he is.
Oh, nice.
Come on, give me a hug, mate.
How are you, my friend? How are you? Tell you what, I'm loving the Barnet, you know.
Like to hear?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah?
I said whoever scored the winning goal in the Champions League final, decorated bed.
Oh my God.
Rodri!
I love it.
Rodri!
Se reclama manos, viene Rodri! Coming on to it now to shoot! Club history has an ending, and what a final!
They have done it. They've done the treble. They've won the Champions League finally.
I think when you do something like they did with the treble, there's going to be a subconscious drop-off. An element of sort of hangover is going to exist. It's human nature.
For City, having achieved absolutely everything that anyone could dream of as a player, you think, how do you go again?
You have to see the reaction to something that is absolutely exceptional, that is the winter travel. What we could see is that there was still that hunger.
So after travel, you don't know, even myself, how we will react, how we will be.
I think probably one of the great strengths of Pep Guardiola is his drive and his energy and his ability to motivate the players season after season. Now, you'd think, well, they're playing football, they want to play football, and they're competitive. Yes, we are. But if you drop even 1%, then you're in trouble.
In psychology, we talk about different types of motivation. So you have this kind of pure extrinsic motivation, like I do things because I want to win prizes, etc., etc. And then you have a pure intrinsic motivation, which is I do it because I love the game. And although the prizes, the treble last year was a fantastic achievement, the essence of why they play the game doesn't shift.
I think you look at all the great teams that have played in the Premier League over the number of years, they've never gone and done 4 in a row. That had to give us the fuel and the fire to do something that no one has ever done.
So the transfer window in England is really an opportunity for clubs to strengthen, to better what they had from the season before.
Over the years, we've learned that in order to keep the team hungry and the team sharp, we need to make changes.
Let's talk about Manchester City.
I actually think they've done good business, and I think we've got to trust in Pep Guardiola.
They have a player that ticks all of the boxes that they need.
How does any team go about taking that title away from them?
We have to be very selective. I think we have the best coach in the world in Pep, and we have the best football director in the world with Chiqui.
So the transfer window, if I have to remember, it was a bit awful, at least for me, because after the winter travel, everyone was confused. The ones that they were protagonists on those trophies, they were thinking that they should get more or new contracts and taking the opportunity. And the other ones that they were not playing finals, they were really, pissed off. And they were trying to get out from the club.
For Manchester City, this window was really interesting in terms of incomings and outgoings, and there were certainly a few surprises.
I think most in the game thought that perhaps Manchester City had given away a bit of ground in the transfer window because we saw a couple of big-name players go out. Gundogan obviously went to Barcelona and Mahrez went to Saudi. That's a lot of goals and a lot of assists going out of your team. And of course Cole Palmer as well, who turned out to be a fantastic signing. That may be a little mistake from Manchester City there. But one thing I've noticed about Pep is doesn't seem to ever bother him or worry about players leaving. If they want to go, if it's their time, off you go. I'll get someone else in.
We have to do things. We have to refresh the squad. We have to move the squad. We have to give also to the manager new tools.
Not easy this one. Not easy, it's not easy to find a player. Just control. Good.
Yeah, what's a good score here?
50 is very good.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. 52. Ooh. Very, very good.
We have a speedster.
Mateo was coming a lot of experience and some profile that we didn't have is that midfielder that driving the ball, he break lines. I love these pictures. I love it.
It's a nice and close, guys. Really.
They just love to speak about football, how they want me to play, what kind of position they see me and what I can bring to the team.
Where's my friend Mateo Kovacic?
Significant signing this, much sought after, a lot of clubs wanted him.
I think we all thought that Gvardiol was a good signing. We'd seen him in the World Cup where he was incredibly impressive. We all thought he was going to be a central defender, but you never know what Pep's going to do with players. Pep sees things in a different way to a lot of people.
It's much easier when I have these players around me. I have everything here, what I need to become a better player, to become a better person.
Manchester City have confirmed the signing of Matheus Nunes.
I think with the new ones, they settle and they realize how we behave, what are our standards, and what do you have to do to defend it. You cannot imagine how it helps to be the team is stable.
The players, they don't want to leave. They are in the top of the world, and what a better place to win trophies.
We've got some breaking news to bring you. Sky Germany are reporting that Bayern Munich are interested in Manchester City's Kyle Walker.
So it was an interesting time because Gundogan had left the club, Mahrez had left the club, but then the rumours started to surface about Kyle Walker going to Bayern Munich potentially.
Well, I think I've been very open that, you know, I kind of thought that maybe I wasn't going to play enough football as what I wanted to do. I had an offer there that was 2 years. I want to play football at the highest level as possible, and I've been having a conversation, you know, with Cheeky, with Pep. It made sense.
I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving! The show goes on. This is my home.
You know, this is the best probably footballing team in the world right now at the minute, with the manager that we've got, with the players that we've got.
Ronaldo, Rodri, get to reception. Everybody equal to reception. Thank you.
To be voted club captain when Gundo left, it was, you know, it was very special, but I made it quite clear to, you know, the five of us, the four that was, you know, Kevin, Ruben, Rodri and Bernardo, that, you know, it's not just my voice that you're going to hear. I want it to be a collective thing where we're all in it together and we all make decisions together.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, one comes, both come.
It's good actually, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, guys, cool.
Top. Top. Thank you, thank you.
In the beginning we spoke, we cannot, you know, height of the mountain, we cannot climb it immediately. So the first month we're talking about, okay, try to get points at the beginning. In the first games you don't win the Premier Leagues, but you can lose it.
So here we go again, a trip to Burnley, match day 1 of 38 fixtures that lie ahead for Manchester City in the 23-24 Premier League season. Pep Guardiola's team have been champions for the last 3 campaigns, and if they finish top again, they'll make English football history by becoming the only team to win 4 titles in a row.
I am more clear than ever, guys, after what happened these years together, all together. The challenge is ourselves.
And it's headed back across to Haaland, who's already made his mark. He started his 2nd Premier League season as he started his 1st.
Celebrate every single victory you do. It's not like a routine, oh, another game. We want to travel, another game. Will be a mistake, because it's so difficult. To do something, like I put it, I ordered to put it, the 3 pictures for the 3 Premier Leagues, you know, we'll go to the booths before they go training session. And the center, the whole team, have won 4 Premier Leagues consecutive in a row. Yet.
Every day they have to go out and get the pain or the rain or the bad weather or whatever. They could see that there is something big waiting for them.
All of us were aware that, well, maybe in our careers we will not be again here. So that's why they want to try to do it.
Foden, in behind Burn, Julian Alvarez, side to goal, and that's all he needs! It's been 7 years since the champions have won each of their first 3 league games of the season. Here's Walker. Pull back for Foden, got away from him, but not from Rodri! And what a bullet of a finish! And Manchester City showing again why they are confident champions. The last time that City began a Premier League season with 4 wins was back in Pep Guardiola's first campaign in charge.
Rodri again, through the gap to Alvarez. Haaland's onto that! You know the rest! Sergio Gomez, Haaland! Another hat-trick! The best team on the planet are on the march again!
As the second half gets underway, Manchester City on the hunt to get themselves a level in a game they find themselves behind. Alvarez to Doku. Had a bright first half at times, and here he goes! Oh, it's a moment of quality for this new talent in the Premier League.
Not bad.
His first goal for Manchester City, and what a first goal!
Flash is the flash.
Fast, explosive.
Absolutely electric.
I was happy that I could show the real Jeremy in that game.
The champions pass another challenge with their customary quality. Jeremy Doku's brilliant equaliser allowed Manchester City the platform to turn this game around, and that's exactly what they did.
I'm better in football, that's for sure.
This guy was shy, but today he was shy, man. Against Fulham he was shy, but today he was shy. Guys, every time he has the ball, go to the box. Because...
That's a spell. Nice.
So although things were going really well, Manchester City were top of the table. When the news broke about Kevin De Bruyne's injury and the fact that we were learning he'd be out for months, at the time, the pundits and everyone in the media were discussing, is this now the moment where things could change?
Basically, I'm a 32-year-old football player who's been playing 15 years, almost 700 games. Sometimes goes too hard. And now basically my hamstring was a wet paper towel. That's what they called it after surgery.
As a professional player, you will get injured sometime. That is a fact.
¿Cómo va la cabeza? ¿Todavía? La nariz aquí, no te preocupaba aquí.
Fue de irme y salir por el medio. O sea, hacia la barrera y me salía. Y Erling no tenía cómo llegar a la balón. Pero el problema es que cuando estoy pasando, Erling me toca. Y ahí me pierdo el control.
Y Rodri después diciendo,
Rubén, que hemos ganado 4 Champions.
You was a contender for man of the match before you nearly died.
The key thing you have to remember in this is that every injury is unique. So every time we get an injury, it's a new problem that we have to solve. There are many people who need to come together to get the player back where he can compete at the highest level again.
Okay, let's get flying through these. Obviously Eddie, so obviously as everyone saw, he had that contact to his left shoulder.
You'll never have seen a dead leg like this in your life. I've never ever felt pain like it. The bleed can be like 6, 7, 8 centimetres, which would be a bad one. My mine was 20 centimetres, so it was literally like the whole of my quad, really.
We can go to the doctors to ask them about Jack.
Yeah, actually, let's do that. Huh?
Did you check Jack Grealish?
The injury.
The injury?
He was not feeling comfortable.
So what are we talking about? 2 weeks?
Yeah,
2 weeks, yeah.
So after the break?
Yeah, after the break.
Come on, big guy.
The two very important things. First, that you do not disconnect. So we had injured players going to the games, going to the dressing room. And second, that you have the patience, the perspective to know that you'll go through some pain, you'll be watching the game from the sidelines and it will be painful, but you will get back.
In this documentary, what is Kevin doing? Oh, he's moving his toe left and right.
You always get back. For that, you need mental strength. And I think all professional players at the top of the game have this mental strength.
I mean, you are expecting maybe some, I don't know, injuries on players or whatever. But Pep was really suffering a lot. The pain in his back, it was terrible.
They might be top of the table, but Manchester City not only have to contend with injuries to some key players at the moment. This week, manager Pep Guardiola underwent surgery on his back, meaning assistant manager Juanma Lillo will take charge today.
I would like to be there, but you are not able because you are not fine. I sustained it for a long time, but at the end arrived a moment that I could not stay up and I could not stay, in the conditions to do it.
And it's not only about the manager of Man City or whatever, we were worried about him.
I would imagine stepping into the shoes of Pep Guardiola is quite difficult. And for Juanma to do that, you need to be a big personality in yourself. And the players need to respect you.
Everybody in the team has a role, a function, and becomes very important at some point during the season. In the case of Juanma, that was the moment where he was most needed. And he stepped up.
Amigos, hay días como estos, donde tú no estás bien.
But you have days like this, you don't feel right.
No mires al de al lado. Todos sabéis que este no está haciendo bien. No, mírate aquí un poco. A ver, cabeza así, brazos así. ¡Eh! No. Esto es fútbol, ¿eh? El mal día nos tiene que juntar más, no separarnos más.
Juanma is a big talent. Only problem is he doesn't speak English. It's a big problem for all of us.
For the team, he's been an incredible figure. He doesn't need the language to communicate.
De momento los 3 puntos están aquí, ¿eh? Marcados, nos marcan. Ya sabemos. Ay, el Sheffield sí, nosotros sí podemos meter al Sheffield al minuto, ¿no? ¿No estáis bien? Buscaros más, acercaros, juntaros, pase. Cogeréis sensaciones, iréis todos juntos y entraremos felices aquí.
Here comes Walker going through, looking for Foden! Matheus Nunes, who looks to leave it for Holland! Had a perfect start to their Premier League campaign. 5 wins from 5, and they are on for a 6th consecutive victory, and there is a little bit of frustration boiling over there between Gibbs White and Rodri.
It's absolutely madness from Rodri, the reaction.
It's one of these days that sometimes happen in football that you don't do the things right.
An incident that you wouldn't expect from Rodri. It put them in a really difficult situation.
You're always looking to see what games do they miss. And then you see that 3rd game is Arsenal, and it's panic stations a bit.
Learn the lesson, Rodri. We're captain have a responsibility. Learn the lesson. You can only drop the team with 10 minutes. We are lost in 3 games. Put that for the next 2 games. Rodri, you want to say something or not?
No, thank you for the effort. I think it was an aggression. It was a big mistake for me that moment. After he kicked me 4 times, I reacted with sorry for that guy, but I saw the second half were unbelievable. In this kind of moments, you don't think much on yourself, you think on how the situation on the team. You make your teammates run, and it wasn't necessary to do it.
If somebody tells you things might get wrong, it's lying. Things will get wrong. The important thing is how do you react when that happens.
To miss Rodri going to Molineux was always going to be, you know, an even tougher game. You can go there and sometimes they can catch you by surprise.
The treble winners, the league leaders, are beaten.
Someone had to say something? No?
I suppose the question now for Manchester City is, are they running out of a little bit of steam?
What? They were starting like a house on fire. It's the start of the season, Chris. I don't think you can say they're running out of steam.
This is trouble at night.
I think that period of 3 games that Rodri missed, it felt like it might be a pivotal moment in the season because they lost against Wolves. Then they went out the Carabao Cup as well. And then, of course, they faced Arsenal.
This feels like the biggest game of the Premier League season so far. Manchester City were too good for their rivals last season, but have Arsenal been able to bridge the gap?
These are the ones you like, boys! These are the ones you like!
The pride, the desire, the commitment that you played last season, that was the reason why we won. Don't forget when you go out, we are the champion. We defend the crown.
Brilliant noise from both sets of supporters. Well, let's see if the players can add to the spectacle.
Pushed forward towards Tomiyasu and Kai Havertz and Martinelli! At last, Arsenal have cracked the City code!
It is 3 domestic defeats in a row for Manchester City.
We'd never seen a Pep team lose 3 in a row. That couldn't happen, could it? And then it did. And then you sort of thought, is this Arsenal's moment?
The thinking was, are City starting to show signs of vulnerability?
It's unbelievable how we are still able to extend this run of years to win, but we're going to lose games. You don't know exactly what is going to happen, in which month it's going to happen. I don't know.
City have won their last 3 visits to Stamford Bridge. A continuation of that recent run would certainly be a strong statement ahead of their next 3 Premier League games.
Sterling here for Armando Broja! He's gone over! Almost City's boy! It's Chelsea's man!
Like I said outside, enjoy defending. Enjoy defending. We don't see 4 goals and then come here against ball to see the same.
Alexander-Arnold has pinned one in for Liverpool!
Look, it's happened here today with the 1-1. Definitely a better result for Liverpool. City were flat.
Johnson. Kulusevski! Oh! 3 in the 90th minute. City threat to go the other way with Haaland. Played early for Grealish.
Oh no.
And the referee has stopped it.
Oh
Obviously, I think the referee's made a mistake.
Why don't we just wait 10 seconds? Close right through. Almost through on goal.
We don't keep going. We're at home and we're scared.
And that level is that, my friends. That's why no one did 4 Premier Leagues in a row. That's the reason why. It's so difficult. Take responsibility, my friends.
All of a sudden, I think, for the first time, maybe under Pep, there was a consistent lack of wins.
City allowed the game to drift. They didn't seem serious enough about the danger that existed in the game. And what that amounts to is, without a shadow